Look how gorgeous the tree is outside. Hey guys, it is my 34-week update. I have 6 more weeks left, and then it's like 5, and then it goes into 4 weeks, and then it's like the baby's gonna be here before I know it. I'm a little stressed out, like I need to get hospital bag, diaper bag, baby's room organized, our room organized with the bassinet. Like, I just feel like everything needs to be done right away, and there's so much to do. And like, I just over the weekend did like all of her laundry. I did a baby girl's haul, which I'll put a link above if you want to check that out, of all the clothes that I washed to get ready for her first 3 months, 5 months, I guess. So what has been going on this week? My body has been so over the top dramatic. It literally thinks it's gonna die. Like, I wake up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and out of nowhere it's like, Laura, if you don't get up and pee right now, you are going to die. And then I have trouble getting back to sleep because it's like, Laura, if you don't get food inside of my belly right now, you might just die within the next 2 minutes. And then it's like, oh, you should go pee now because you may not be able to go pee for another 20 minutes. So make sure you go pee, even though it feels like a lot's going to come out. It's just going to tinkle a little bit. The feet swelling, my feet have started to swell this week. My hands are okay, but like I wore socks with tennis shoes to do like yard work, and there was an indentation in my ankles for a good 3 hours. I had to put my feet up. On Monday, I was surprised that I go in twice a week for the non-stress test, and it was an anatomy scan, which they do every 4 weeks, and I completely forgot about it. So it was just a longer ultrasound, and the lady put on the 3D, and I got to see her little cute, freaking adorable face in 3D. It was like in color, and she was moving around. And then she yawned, which was the cutest thing, and I'll put a picture here of that. I wish my husband had gone. I would have had him go. I totally forgot it was the like big scan where you could see her, because the pictures of the 3D scan don't look like the video. And for some reason her nose looks really wide in the pictures that the lady took, but when I was watching the scan live, it didn't look like that. But I know a lot of newborn babies' noses are look wider for some reason in the picture. So they say she's a little over 5 pounds, but I've talked to some nurses and they were like, that's not, who knows? She's anywhere between 5 and 8 pounds. So for her weight, she's in the 40th percentile. And my husband and I both have really big heads, and my husband's baby picture, his head looks huge. So like, for the sake of my lady parts and just a concern in general about like, if her head's huge, I asked the lady, I was like, is her head in the higher percentile? So they do a measurement anyways. So at the end, when they compare everything, she said her head is in the 70th percentile, which is funny. She's in the 40th, but her head's in the 70th. Like, literally, I can't use, like, if it's a one-size-fit-all hat, like, my head doesn't fit. I can only wear, like, men's hats, or if there's an extra large available for women's. So the baby's gonna have a big head. But she did show me when she was looking down, it was neat. She showed me, like, a lot of the brain and the I guess brain matter or whatever it is, and then she showed me like the 4 areas of the skull that are soft so that the head can squeeze when it comes out. So that was a little reassuring. She wasn't cooperating too much. She is still head down, facing like back and to the side, and then she had her hand like covering her face. Both of her hands were near her face, and the one was really covering it, so it was really hard to see her face. But, I mean, I totally cried. Like, I didn't even expect to see her face. Like, I just thought it would just be, she would show me the femur length and her bladder and she showed me her heartbeat, which I also teared up on. But when she turned on that 3D scan, I just, like, started crying. It was, like, the sweetest thing. I cannot wait for her to get here and see what she actually looks like. But it's just so like, it was amazing that it was that much detail. So something that's been happening a lot lately, especially when I drive and I lift up my belly and put the lap of the seatbelt across. On the right hand side, like I just feel a ton of pressure like pushing down, like she's not happy. So I asked the ultrasound tech on Monday if she could tell like what body part was there, and she said she can't be sure, but it's probably her shoulder. So, which is kind of funny, like it's like the seatbelt is bothering her and she's like fighting back on it, little sassy wench. So the belly is definitely bigger and it's getting in the way of life. For some stupid reason, last Friday I was gonna go get a manicure and pedicure, and then my day just got away from me. And you know, at like 4 o'clock on a Friday, it'd be a long wait. So I was like, I'll just do it myself. What a stupid idea. I was like in my pregnancy pillow like a pretzel trying to reach my toes. So those days are over. Tying my shoe, those are over. Wearing shoes, those days are over. I wore like sandals. I forget what they are. I think they're North Face sandals that have like stretchy, they're just really comfortable walking shoes. And I was like, gosh, they hurt. I took them off and the straps were just, my feet were so swollen. So I think it's flip-flops, and I got a pair of like Mary Jane Crocs that I've been kind of living in. And then I have a pair of like Nikes that are mostly slip-on. So I think it's pretty much easy shoes from here on out for the next 6 weeks. So Friday night I actually fell, and it was very scary, but everything's fine. I was in our powder room using the bathroom, and you know when I had on jeans, like pregnancy jeans, and I had my legs like spread out, and I was doing the little dance to like pull them up, you know? And I was wearing like rubber-soled shoes, like the Michael Kors flats, and it hit like a little drop of water on the tile, and my legs went out from under me, went into a straddle, like tried to catch myself, couldn't, fell backwards into the door, and then like slid down the door and like fell on my butt. And nothing hurt. I just, you just freak out. I started like bawling, crying, like thinking there was something like wrong with the baby. But I Googled it and, talked to my doctor, talked to the nurses, and they said that they're so protected in there, and as long as you didn't fall on your stomach or have trauma to your stomach, and it was just like your butt, that they're fine, they're cushioned. But the next day, I was so incredibly sore, and I got in bed at like 9 o'clock in my pregnancy pillow. It's like all of my muscles in my body, I just couldn't move, and it took like probably till the following day to feel better, but that was really scary. And like my husband was like, you your balance is going to be off. Like you just need to really pay attention. I mean, I think like most women, I'm always doing like 20 things at once. And it made me realize like I need to be more conscious of my movements and just being more steady in general. The last 2 symptoms that I had lightning crotch, I think, twice, which I had heard other people getting it, but it didn't really hurt. It was just crazy feeling, just like lightening up the leg into the crotch. And then, she did hiccup again on Sunday. I felt her hiccup last Sunday, and then this Sunday she did it again. Must be something I'm eating on Sundays that gives her the hiccups. I don't know. And then out of breath. Oh my gosh. 1 flight of stairs, and it takes me like a good 30 seconds to 45 seconds to catch my breath. It's insane. Like sometimes it's just so hard. Like laundry up and down the stairs, our laundry's in the basement. Such a pain. The next week is going to be exciting. On Friday, our from Pottery Barn is delivering the chair for the nursery. And I think I'm going to do one more painting, like watercolor painting, I think. And then the nursery might be done. I need to put together my hospital bag, which I got a really cute bag from Target. I'm just a little worried it's not big enough. It's really cute, but it's just, I'm an overpacker and I'm not sure that it's enough. And then I've got to start thinking about her hospital bag. Something so funny. Let me grab this dress. So when I was washing all the clothes, I asked my husband if he thought this would be a good outfit to take her home in, to bring her home in. I don't know what, I've been laughing about this since he said it. He's like, if we're taking her to a cocktail party after, then yes, that would be a great outfit. So clearly, I don't know, do you like take her home in a onesie? Probably. Like a footy onesie with a hat. It's probably what I need to do. I haven't researched like what to pack for the baby for the hospital, so that's on my list to do this week. And then my hospital bag, of course. Oh, I know what it was, the cord blood. I talked to the doctor about donating the cord blood. You know, it's really important to me. My mom passed away from leukemia and she was on the waiting list for a bone marrow transplant. Well, apparently not that many hospitals work with cord blood donations companies, and my hospital does not. I think she said there were like 2 in the area that did. So if it's not something that can be donated, if we wanted to save the cord blood, then it would be something we would pay for. So I did a little bit of research, and my husband's going to look into it as well. And the one that they recommended, it was $1,650, and then it's $150 a year in storage. And they say like chances are you're not going to need it. So it is a lot of money, you know, because it's such a low chance you'll need it. But then it's also like it's not that much money if you do need it. And I don't know, it's just kind of like something that's close to my heart because of my mom. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. I guess just really need to take a look at that. I mean, if something happened and she needed her stem cells for something, or we could use them in the future, or even a family member. So it's a big decision to make. And, you know, another thing to think about is I was going to put money into getting a doula, and then my doctor was like, I have really great nurses. Like, I really don't think you need it. You're welcome to do it, but I just don't think it's necessary. The nurses will do, you know, they're just fantastic. So instead of that money going into a doula, like it could go into the cord donation. So that has to be decided this week, the doctor said. So I have a doctor's appointment next week. Starting next week, I go every week to my doctor, plus 2 non-stress tests. So it's like 3 doctor's appointments a week. So it's getting real. That's it for 34 weeks, so I will show you my bump. Here is my 34-week bump. This baby make no big. So I got this dress, which I absolutely love, on Amazon. I'll put a link below. And yeah, getting excited. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, if you would like to and you haven't already, you can subscribe by clicking my face right here, and then I will put some more videos that I've done here, and here. And I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you on the next video. Bye! You can also wear it like this if you want to be like sassy.